I got a few more pickups to share with you guys that I've recently added to the collection. Last video I showed you the juveniles and the hatchlings. This video I'll show you the breeders that we didn't get to last time. Let's go check it out. What's going on, everybody? It's Adam at Proper Royals. Thank you for joining me here today. It's an exciting time. If we haven't met before, this whole channel is about my family's journey from ball python hobby to ball python business. We document everything here, and I try and keep everything real transparent. So we'll talk business, we'll talk social media, we talk snakes, and we talk about the community, which is, I couldn't do this without you guys, so the community is very important to me as well. Check out the description below. There's a gold mine of information down there. Social media links, how to contact me, NFT collections, affiliate links. And most importantly, right at the top of the description is how you can get in touch with today's sponsor. Today's show is brought to us by Gershon at GPSnakes up in Wisconsin. Gershon has a YouTube channel. He does live shows. He's also a breeder. A ton of really good content on there that I would love for you all to check out. On a personal note, Gershon's a great dude. He looks out for this community like you wouldn't believe. Puts everybody else first, and those are my words, not his. If you check out his live streams, you will see how much he works to bring new breeders a platform to show their product and to introduce themselves. Thanks for the killer work, Gershon. I'm proud to work with you today. If you haven't seen it, quick context. I bought a collection. I showed how I got the equipment here, showed the move-in day. The collection was 23 snakes, ARS rack, hatchling rack. Really, it was an operation that I bought. Those videos I'll put up links to, but you can check out my channel. We're on to the 4th or 5th video on this topic. The last video I showed all the hatchlings and the juveniles that I picked up, but it was a pairing day when I was filming last time. Today, let's check out some of those breeders that we couldn't get to last time that I couldn't show you. So I got a couple heavy hitters right out of the gate and then a few others to show you along the way as well. Let's check it out. So this is a project that I picked up. It's 2 snakes, so it's not a fully equipped project, so to speak, but depending on what we hit this year, it could explode into a fully developed project. Check this guy out. This is the male, and he's big enough to breed, and he is breeding. He's been locking, all that good stuff. This is a blackhead genetic stripe. I'm really excited to get into the blackhead project. It's actually getting a lot of kind of chatter and popularity right now. I love the dark colors on it with other recessive projects that I have, like lavender and candy, and ultramel for that matter. Matter of fact, stay tuned. I got to show you the female ultramel that I picked up as well, and she's been breeding. Getting blackhead into some of those lighter color changing recessive projects, I'm real excited for. To top it off, this guy is het genetic stripe as well. I didn't have, before I bought this collection or this operation from that breeder, I didn't have any genetic stripe that I know of in my collection. So that's a new project as well. We'll see where that goes. I've got a lot going on with recessives, so I definitely want to have it. But let me finish telling you about this pairing, and then we'll see where the future leads us, right? All right, the really exciting news is that his mate is also a blackhead female. She's plenty big enough to breed. She's been locking, really great body condition. She's actually going into shed. This is not a pre-lay shed by any means yet. She's still eating and locking and all of that. So we're gonna keep rolling with her. She's blackhead, so we could get super blackheads from the pairing. She's also het genetic stripe. Now, I got some really interesting opportunities here. So I could potentially hit a super blackhead genetic stripe from this pairing. Now it's het to het. Those are really long odds, 1 in 16 I think on that one, so not super likely, but you never know until you do it. Getting genetic stripe blackhead is not very long odds, and then of course the 66% hets, etc., etc. So hopefully we'll hit some visuals on both genetic stripe and super blackhead, and if we're lucky we'll get it all in one snake. How this clutch does and what I hold back will really dictate kind of the future of my genetic stripe project, if I focus on that, or if I focus more on accentuating the blackhead in other projects. If that were the whole video right there, I'd be pretty pumped about what I was sharing with you, right? Let's see though, let's move it along. There are a few more things. These next two, again, are both hets. This is, the neat thing about this guy is that he is fire. You can see he's a good bit lighter than the others we were just looking at. He's a fire het VPI axanthic. And he's been paired to this good looking girl who is a het VPI axanthic. I wish a little bit that I could have completed this transaction earlier or knew that this was coming my way. I have a visual female VPI axanthic that would have been great to pair that fire male with, but she's already been being paired to a clown, and I don't want to mix up potential fathers and genes and all of that kind of thing. I also don't know if that other one will go. Her body condition was really, really huge and really great about a month and a half ago. She stopped eating and slimmed way down, so I don't know if she reabsorbed or it just wasn't meant to be, or who knows, maybe she still is holding that sperm and good things will still happen. We'll see what happens with her. With this collection, or these two animals project, we'll be looking for fire axanthics, which would be fantastic, and I love axanthic, and I want to move it into a lot of other cool recessive projects, and having fire in there is just going to brighten the effects of the axanthic. I'm really, really hopeful we can at least get one holdback of a fire axanthic this year. So I'm not going to bring them out. Actually, I'm going to show you one of them because it was kind of a cool bonus in there. Again, for history and context, this breeder that I bought all of this from is a breeder I had worked with before. I've made some videos before, both at his facility and from the Daytona show together. A guy I have no qualms about trusting him and the hets and that sort of thing. The other thing is he produced most of this collection that I bought himself. So these were his holdbacks that he had kept. So that gave me a whole lot of faith. But I was looking at his notes. I also got, as part of the collection, a 1.3, so one male, 3 female group of 2020 normal het pieds. I've got a lot of pied stuff going already where normal hets don't really fit into my needs. I went to go look at his notes because some of the pieds that I got, if those were the parents and I knew that he produced them, I would feel a whole lot better about selling those. I looked at his notes. He picked up that group of pied breeders in a trade from another breeder, and so now I kind of have a little quandary about what to do because I can't give the right level of assurance to sell it at full price of het pieds. Then again, that breeder, again, I mean, his trust level that I have for him is through the roof, and he makes good decisions. He's no dummy. So, sort of sorting that out. They're 2020s. They're too small this year to breed. Maybe one more, get 3 female het pieds, prove them out, and be on my way. That'd be cool. We'll see what I do with those. I would love to sell them as a package, sell all 4 and move on, and both the space, but also, like I say, my visual pieds and then stacked codom het pieds are really kind of leave these as obsolete options, other than just breeding for the sake of breeding, which I'm not. That's not me right now. One cool thing is this female right here, she's going into shed, but I'll show you up close. I went to go film and take some pictures to consider selling these. This little girl's a yellow belly. She's got the olive and yellow kind of colors on top. And then I was looking for markers on her belly, and I said, man, look at all of the speckling and the yellow. And I said, man, that's a yellow belly, man. I put her up next to my Enchi yellow belly. I'm convinced that this girl's a yellow belly, or something in the yellow belly complex. Maybe it's even cooler than that. I don't know. I do have a yellow belly male that I could breed her to. The problem is he's an Enchi yellow belly het pied, and I'm assuming, and I'm working on the assumption that she is a het pied. The last thing I want to do is produce an ivory pied that I can't identify, or if you know a way to identify a pied in ivory, then I would be interested, because then I would have a super. But as far as a yellow belly super, I wouldn't want to do that with the potential of making pieds or a recessive that I wouldn't know is there. A little bit of a conundrum with this girl, but as you can see, she's very sweet. You know, she's got great markings. Look at the connected pattern here, elongated on the side. She doesn't have the tracks as much from a typical het pied standard. When you consider the yellow belly checkering effect, it's reduced checkering, but the other signs of the yellow belly or the other signs of yellow belly complex are there. Might have to hold on to this one. We'll see. What would you guys do in this situation with these het pieds? All right, I promised you kind of a cool banger. Let's check this girl out. She got a little attitude, a little picante in her salsa, if you know what I'm saying. So let me get her out and make sure she's calm and cool here. All right, here she is. This girl is an Ultramel pinstripe. She's a 2019. She's born in September of 2019. Right now is right in the middle of March of 2022. So she's 2.5 years old. She's plenty big enough to be breeding. I've been pairing her. She's got her eyes close on me. She's been known to try and give me a kiss before, and these ain't the kinds of kisses you want to get. Oh, there we go. I have been pairing her with a visual pied male, mature pied male. So I'll have double het Ultramel pieds if she goes this year. And from the last video you saw, I've got some double het Ultramel clowns that I picked up. I've got 5 of those, both males and females. So I got a really healthy clown project started, some double recessives. Next season, next go around, those hatchlings, males, will be mature enough to start breeding with her, so we could get some more pinstripe Ultramels, combination of possible hets, possible het clowns if we bred those back to her. Or I might just go for some stacked codoms depending on what options I've got in the collection come this time next year. But I'm really pumped to be starting the journey in the Ultramel project. It's one mature female right now. Again, I've got a pretty loaded set of double hets that'll be coming into their own, especially the males. Especially the males this next season. I'm gonna put her away while she's still a little jumpy. I gotta work with that girl a little bit, holding her and handling her for the future. On feeding night, she is a beast, incredible feeder. So those were the breeders that I picked up as well. Let me know what you think you would do in my situation. Again, I just want to say thanks to everybody for all the support. I mean, we're coming up on 1,200 subscribers now. I do read every comment, and I think I'm probably above like 99% respond to every comment. So I love hearing from y'all. I love your input. I love learning from you. There's plenty of people out there that know more than I do. So full of gratitude these days. Thanks for all the support. Also, do me a favor, go check out Gershon at GPSnakes. When I tell you he's a good dude and he's done a lot for me, I truly mean it. Thanks so much for your support, Gershon. Pleasure doing business with you on today's episode. Otherwise, keep it right here. Check out these videos to see everything that we have going on here at Proper Royals. And when you do, you're going to help me feed a ball python. Until next time, see ya!